Time ago, in the land of Israel, the Israelites and the Philistines were at war. The Philistine army gathered on one hill, and the Israelites stood on another hill, with a valley in between. The Philistines had a champion warrior named Goliath, a giant over 9 feet tall, wearing heavy armor and carrying a massive spear. Every day for 40 days, Goliath stepped forward and mocked the Israelites, challenging them to send one man to fight him. He taunted, "If your man defeats me, we will become your servants, but if I win, you will serve us." The Israelites were terrified. No one dared to face the giant. Meanwhile, a young shepherd boy named David, the youngest of 8 brothers, was sent by his father to deliver food to his older brothers, who were soldiers in the Israelite army. When David arrived, he heard Goliath's taunts and saw the fear in the soldiers' eyes. David was shocked and asked, "Who is this Philistine to defy the armies of the living God?" David volunteered to fight Goliath. King Saul, the leader of Israel, doubted David, saying he was only a boy and Goliath was a seasoned warrior. But David insisted, explaining that he had killed lions and bears while protecting his sheep and that God had always been with him. Saul finally agreed and offered David his armor, but it was too heavy and uncomfortable. David chose instead to fight with his shepherd's tools, a sling and 5 smooth stones he picked from a stream. When David approached the battlefield, Goliath laughed and mocked him, calling him a mere boy with sticks. But David stood firm and declared, "You come against me with sword and spear, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty. Today the Lord will deliver you into my hands." David placed a stone in his sling, swung it, and let it fly. The stone struck Goliath on the forehead, and the giant fell face down to the ground. David ran up, took Goliath's own sword, and cut off his head, sealing the victory. The Philistine army panicked and fled, and the Israelites chased them, winning the battle. David became a hero, and this victory marked the beginning of his rise to fame, eventually becoming one of Israel's greatest kings. The story of David and Goliath is a timeless tale of courage, faith, and overcoming impossible odds with trust in God.